Welcome back to EA Sports, everybody. I'm James Cebulski, and the battle on the ice should be ferocious as it always is in the American Hockey League here. The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. The Bears will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Put it off the post! Scores! And quick! Well, look at this. I guess just to try to shake it up a little bit, they're going to switch goalies.
Yeah, usually when you're switching it up, there's something that's gone on. We didn't see anything or any indication from our end, James. Maybe it's cramping or perhaps an injury, but the goaltender's being changed.
Moves it to Juracek. Lehigh Valley's going to play it from the corner. Picked off by Hudson. Hershey's moving it into the offensive end. Great heads-up play with the stick by Wisdom. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And a great read to turn that play aside. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Tries it to the crease. Big time stop.
Lagina's made himself look big on that save and almost made it look easy. That's a high shooting percentage shot because it's coming from a grade A scoring area.
Hudson's taking it from his own end. Absolutely levels him.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit. It takes a while to get comfortable when you're playing with a new team, and he's in his first game, and I think just keeping it simple, trying to get good reads off of his line mates, it takes time to build chemistry.
Scores! There it is! His first of the season, and look at the smile there!
This goal is just a result of the goaltender being out of position here, James. He gets scrambling in his net, and he can't get set or square to the puck.
And with that tally, that's the first goal under the new head coach, and they've been through a lot over the last little bit here.
Well, yeah, and he certainly wants to come and reset the temperature of this team, get rid of the bad habits, and continue on and create some expectations so that win feels good.
Slides it diagonally to Paul. Puts it on net, turns it away on the slap shot. And now he angles it across to Crystal. Shot, they score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Backstrom's one possession. Loses the coverage there. With the stop.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. And loses possession after a solid hit. Denies him in close. Coughs it up on the play.
Rempel's made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key. The puck isn't exactly where he wants it, but he still manages to find a way to get a shot off.
Dumps it in. The Phantoms get a hold of the puck along the boards. Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
That was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, did he get nailed. Well, this is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down, they're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
Late goings of this period. The Bears have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. Scores! And they finish it on the rebound. What a goal! Hershey's been the better team here in this first period. More shots and more goals. Just a better all-around execution. Quick pass to Allen. Quick feed to Paul. Lehigh Valley's on the attack. Turns it aside. The Bears scoop it up along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Allen. Sends it over to Smallman. The Bears will play it in their own end. Lehigh Valley's got a hold of it against the wall. Nearing the final 60 seconds here in this first period. Hershey's regained possession of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Bears. Scores just before the period closes. Cheryl, absolutely huge.
The last few minutes of a period are essential, and they go to the dressing room with needed momentum. I'll tell you what, James, I'd be hearing footsteps if I saw him coming at me because he has such a physical element to his game. He separates body from puck and then gets rewarded with the finish.
Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Lehigh Valley's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Here's a chance! Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next. Closing seconds of the first intermission. Sobalski, pounder, and here comes period number 2. Second period underway. We'll see if that first period action carries over here. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
The Phantoms are really leaving their goaltender high and dry right now. They're giving up way too much off the rush. When your opponent has numbers, they're going to capitalize.
Shot! Well saved made by Lagina. Tries to get the puck over to Gaucher. They've got some momentum here. Gaucher's looking to make something happen here in the corner. And he fights off another save. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Miroshnichenko. Hershey's got a hold of the puck. Shot! That's off a stick. The Phantoms gain possession along the wall. Handles the pass at center. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Quick whistle stops the play. The Bears will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
Everyone's got a role on a team, James, and you got to find a way to execute in yours. And the PK unit has to get in the lanes. They got to find a way to kill this off with the 1-goal lead.
The Bears win it in the defensive zone. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Looking to break out here on the power play. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there. If you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Tries to feed it over to Jiricek.
Frustrating for that first unit not to be able to capitalize on the power play, but here comes the second unit. There's still time on the clock to be able to get one on the board.
And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Harrison's playing with such confidence right now, and he's got this point streak going, and when that's happening for you, you're having a ton of fun putting up the points.
Giovanni's won it off the faceoff. Puck moved back to center, forcing him to regroup. Here's a chance! And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. McElrath's got it in the defensive end. Here's a race for the loose puck. The Bears gain control of the puck. They score! And a shorty at that!
Just love this goal, James. I mean, this is a PK, not just a PK, but a power kill. They go and attack when they recognize the opportunity, and they create this chance, and they put it away.
Scrum along the wall. Moves the puck up to Borgstrom. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Trying to get the puck out of the zone. Unleashes a cannon. Can't get it to go. Oh, that'll make his teammates take notice on the bench after that hit. The Phantoms will get some fresh legs out there as they continue this power play. Shot! Oh, gets a blocker on it to turn it away.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Great little poke check by the goaltender there. Into the offensive zone. Let's go! Phantoms have jumped right back into this one here in the second with that goal.
And you can certainly feel the momentum changing tides right there, James, especially after that goal. They've cut the deficit within one.
Inside the offensive end now down the left. Lehigh Valley's gained possession along the boards. Let's see what the officials are calling. Miro Stitchenko's going off to the box for 2 minutes.
Let's cut. Hard to protect a one-goal lead when you're sitting in the box and your team's shorthanded, James. The PK unit's going to have to find a way to stave off the power play here and get the job done.
The Phantoms carried along the wall. Oh, and even neither save on the slapper. Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the faceoff. The Bears start with the puck in their own end. Gets it out of his own end. Grabs the puck and moves on out here at this man advantage. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Lehigh Valley's got the puck along the wall. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. And a strong effort on that play. Takes a shot. Oh, and another save. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Giovanni's ready for the draws that will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Hershey's won the face-off deep in their own end. And they clear that puck. Picked up along the boards by Matejko. Pad save with ease. Here's a short pass to Yurichek. Lagina's going to hang on for a whistle. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? The Bears win it. Whiffs on that. Moves it to Berkey. Handles the puck. Makes a save again. Look at the attack, and the fans are loving this right now. Puck goes back to the neutral zone. Lehigh Valley's got possession of the puck. The Phantoms have it from their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Here they come up along the wing.
The second unit's going to come out on the power play, and there's still some time left on the clock to be able to capitalize here. They might want to keep it a little bit simpler and just try and direct traffic to the net. Bickman's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
And off the draw, they win possession. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And they get the puck out, and they needed that.
They certainly did. This PK unit has been on fire. They get the clear. That's what.
They score! Well, how about that? A good defense translates into an even better offense.
It's amazing how a PK can deflate or inflate, and that's an inflator. When you get a shorthanded goal, you know that you've switched the momentum.
Barkey's won the draw here in the neutral zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Hershey's got a hold of the puck now.
Miro Stitchenko's penalty is almost expired.
Taken along the wall by McElrath. Both teams back to even strength, and after giving up a short-handed goal, it's an opportunity the power play unit would probably sooner forget.
Well, that's a tough one for the power play team here, James, giving up a shorty on that one. What matters now is what you do next. Reset, refocus, and attempt to get back in this one.
Long lead pass into the neutral zone. Fires it, and the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Scooped up along the wall by Buck. Scores! On the rebounding Hudson.
This is a great defensive effort that leads to offense, James, and he's going to get an assist on. I love that he does, because these plays are often missed. I mean, it's a poke check, anticipating where that play is going to be, and the puck goes the other way. I just love it, because I'm a former defender, and we loved when we got apples on this one.
Lehigh Valley's Bucks look way more engaged since the start of this period, Cheryl, and now they're starting to get some of the rewards.
Well, you can certainly feel the energy. There's two trains of thought here. There's the physical side and there's the emotional side of the game. Both are connected for them right now.
The Phantoms move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. The Bears take the puck through the neutral zone. Gets the puck in deep. Lehigh Valley's got the puck. Bucks carrying it ahead. Takes a shot. Pad save, and he made it look easy. Great. Job there. Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
And off the draw, they pick the puck. The Phantoms pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Grabs control of it at the point. Stones him in front.
Fox having himself a multi-point night, and these are the types of nights that you dream about, and I'm continuing to dream because I've never had multi-point nights. So you got to savor them, embrace them, and get as many minutes as you can when you're feeling it like this. That's why the coach is throwing him over the boards.
And he takes the dish. Lehigh Valley's got the puck against the half wall. Nears the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Oh, he comes up with a huge pad save as he kicks it aside. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment.
Hey, hockey fans, follow the team all season long on the radio for every minute of play-by-play action, both home and away.
Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. Here we go, third period action, and the first two have been absolutely sensational. All right, Cheryl, how do you sum up what we've watched so far tonight?
Lehigh Valley's had the puck a ton in this game, so it often is difficult to find yourself trailing in it. And you know that there's some frustration when it comes to that, but the coaching staff will be telling them, in particular between the second and third intermission, to stick with the game plan, continue to be urgent, but be a little more aggressive around the net and get net front on every shot.
Puck picked up by Miroshnichenko. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Oh, and the brakes rattle after that collision in the corner. Quick pass to Wisdom.
Fox back on the ice, exactly where the coach wants him. He's been the go-to guy in this game, multiple points so far.
Taken by Hudson. Hershey's on the attack. Dishes it off. Puts the puck on net, and they score!
When you run up against someone who is so powerful and strong on their skates, you don't try and shove him off the puck, but you defend with your feet. That's not what happened here. He's like a bulldozer who takes it to the net for a goal.
Hershey's made it a 2-goal game now here in the third.
Well, and that's a comfortable lead considering they've had the minority of the shots here. They've had some strong, solid goaltending that's given them an opportunity to get the lead. Now it's about managing the puck and seeing if they can ride it right to the finish line.
Quick feed to Backstrom. Lehigh Valley's got the puck along the boards. Takes a shot, and he makes the save, and that had some hot sauce on that one. Fires it on net. Nice stick save by the goaltender. Got a piece of that one to swat it away with the twig. Here's a chance on the attack. Stop the goaltender. Picked up along the wall by Stuff. Lehigh Valley's got it in their own zone. From center, they get into the attacking area. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone. Quick pass to Berkey. The Phantoms cross the blue line and are on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Braun. Moves the puck along the half wall. Stopped with ease.
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. He wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect on the finish.
Lehigh Valley's failed to convert on scoring opportunities, and lots of them here in this third period. Takes a shot, and that's stopped by the goaltender using his head to stop. Blocked him. Puck scooped up by Gaucher. Scores! And they close the gap significantly with that strike.
You can feel it, can't you, James? You can feel the energy shifting and changing in this game. Now they're within striking distance. This next shift, it's huge. That's a great shot, James. The goaltender's in a solid position, but that low stick side shot, that's a difficult one to stop.
Lehigh Valley's finally shown some pushback in the third, and they've got a goal here.
It's amazing, James, how a game can change within the game, and that happened right there on that last sequence. Getting to the middle of the ice, fighting for possession, and that's a sense of urgency late in the third.
The Bears look to start the transition game. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Oh, a direct hit on the play! Ho-ho!
Well, the other team, they should be hearing footsteps, James, because he's been doing it all night long. I mean, it is intentful, but it's clean. He's been throwing down the hits all game long.
And a save!
Bigman's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Quick pass across to Backstrom. Hershey's got the puck against the boards. Comes up with the stop.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Lehigh Valley's had more shots on goal, but yet they've run into a hot goalie. They trail late in this third period. Too much congestion blocks the shot. And the puck's booted away. And now he tries to get it across to Iserman. Broken up in the neutral zone by Miroshnichenko. They score! And what a counter punch they serve up.
Well, you said it, counter punch. You know the coach is going to love this quick, timely response. When you look down your bench, you got to know that there's personnel that can go out there and provide some energy for your team. They just did it.
Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. The Bears have it against the wall. How did he stop that? One.
Well, goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
The Phantoms really need a goal here. They pull the goalie and the extra attackers out. He's got the puck along the wall. Into the attacking area from the left side. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Tosses the puck loose. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. They've got the extra attacker out here for the faceoff.
Well, they'll be looking for a quick win and advance that puck right to the net.
Lehigh Valley's got it, and they're on the attack. Stopped by the goaltender. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. And that brings an end to this one here this evening. So the win streak comes to an end tonight, but I'll tell you what, they didn't go down without a fight.
Yeah, James, they started off it like they were in control of the game and looking like they were going to continue on their heater, but their opponent had something to say about it, but it was a great game, back and forth action. Listen, they may not have won the game, but look for them to continue to press. They could have another streak ahead of them.
Well, that'll bring an end to an exciting night of hockey, and for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James, she's Cheryl. Good night, everybody.